your organizations only have two problems. You've got profit problems and you've got people problems. That's it. Therefore, your organization will only go as far as your people take it. How do we unlock the power of our people? My job is to share with you this incredible research called adult development theory. Now, here's what's fascinating about this research. Most people have never heard of it before. My goal with you is to exactly explain why is it that when you give certain pieces of advice, it doesn't land and what you should do about it. How to understand why people make the decisions that they make based upon 60 years of incredible research so we can influence and connect with them.
As an entrepreneur, motivational speaker, and best-selling author, Arel Moodie. Welcome to the show. All right.
What's going on, Hernandez family? How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm Arel, I'm your reboot guy. Come on down. Your generation will never change. Your personality, for the most part, will never change. Your stage of development does. Some people say things like, I'm 50 years old, you can't talk to me like that. No, you're 10 years old with 40 years of experience. Very different. The reason why that distinction is so important is because this is where you can actually affect change on yourself and others, because this is what evolves. Every single one of you in here go through predictable and sequential stages of development. Each one of these stages that we pass through have different strengths, fears, core drivers. They actually help us make sense of the world. This is how you're going to unlock the power of your people. Now, I'm gonna break down the characteristic traits and all of the elements of this first stage for you. This is called the self-centric, self-protective opportunist. You all started in this stage. I like to say that because some people see the stage and be like, I'm glad I'm not like that person. You were. Some of you are, okay? You ever have like a really old wise person talk to you and they'd be like, sometimes the water drips only because the sun hasn't risen yet. And you're like, I don't get it. What? But someone else will be like, word. What? What happens is someone's at a later stage and they speak to someone from that later stage. And the person in the earlier stage don't understand nothing you're talking about. But if you communicate to them from their stage, you're going to see the world open up. When we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. And I hope that we can change the way we look at each other in this room. Because a simple shift can totally change something. For example, have you ever thought maybe vampires suck your blood for vitamin D because they can't go outside into the sun themselves? That's a 10, okay.
One of the best trainings I have been a part of in terms of practical application.
We found it fascinating, very engaging. We're excited about where we think this is going to take us.
Well, if you're giving them out, if you're giving them out, I'm taking them. What's beautiful about this is if you can identify the stage you are in, you know what's coming next. What's even more beautiful for many of you in the room, if you can identify the stage of your team members, not only will you understand them right now, you'll know how to best develop them for the future.